Hi everyone, today we're going to react to The One by Babymetal. This is a Buy Me a Coffee request from Jim Nusbaum. Thank you, Jim, for this request and for your ongoing support. Much appreciated.
Thank you, Jim. We appreciate another Babymetal request. Thank you very much for all your support.
When it started, I couldn't decide if it was a live performance or a music video. I think it's a compilation from different live performances.
The one thing that I found interesting here is this is a different entrance to the ones that we're used to from Babymetal. This time they came from the air.
I kind of wonder what the whole pyramid structure, maybe it has to do something with the theme.
No reason why I can't understand it. Open your mind, we can understand it. Please let me know. もし答えがあるなら Let me know. 教えてほしい
The first thing that struck me here is the fact that it is kind of a compilation of live performances, but it looks like there's one performance that kind of dominates the video. It's the one where they're coming down from the air. And the other footage is almost like they are reflecting on past performances or the past or how far they've come together or something like that. It's amazing to hear Sumetal sing in English, even though it's changed back to Japanese at one point. This was a little bit clearer than usual, that we could clearly hear her sing in English. I just keep thinking at one point I would like to hear her do a whole song just in English to see what that's going to sound like, because she's sounding really, really good. Not just her voice, but also her English. Impressive as always.
Yeah, and the song is amazing as well. The chord sequences and her singing, it gives you fantasy vibes, like a genre. I asked before, I wonder what the pyramid theme is that they stand on. It was like a duh moment when I saw it here. 3 members, 3 sides to a pyramid.
Yeah, triangle.
欲しい時を込めて僕らは行くまばゆい光の中で僕らの声僕らの夢僕らのあの場所
As this was going, it just made me think that this sound, like the sound of this chorus and bridge, may be the most mainstream or the most current kind of sound that I've heard from Babymetal. Something that's kind of more fitting with today's kind of music. I'm not sure. All I was thinking is like this could translate to an even wider audience.
Yeah.
It sounds fantastic. I'm loving the sort of positive feeling about it, as tends to be with pretty much all of their songs. You always come out feeling sort of uplifted kind of thing. I think that's sort of the theme of this. It's kind of a reflection on their time together and where they've come from and how far they've come.
It also feels like a song that they place in a concert that functions as a breather after quite a few songs of heavy dance routine. routines. They're not dancing here. They're just in unity. It's like the presentation itself means something else from what they usually do.
One of the themes of this song is really like an all for one for all kind of thing. So yeah, it's a message song. It's something that they want to say about themselves, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel it now. The time has come for us. Believe it now. It's time to get ready. Tell me why. もし終わりがあるなら Tell me why. 教えてほしい
I don't think I've ever heard a Babymetal song that sounds quite like that. There's a very strong fantasy theme in here, fantasy genre. It somewhat resembles, in my mind at least, the soundtrack for the Neverending Story. That's the feel you get from it. The uplifting, I think, tone in the song is very impressive. I think it's a feel-good song from another angle. It gives a different kind of energy.
And it feels more like a pop ballad with the sort of rock or metal element in the back, which is really kami band, but more so than usual. It's because the girls are not moving and because the song is slower and obviously a ballad. I'm really enjoying it, but it just feels very, very different to Babymetal, and I like it. I mean, I know that they have many aspects to them, so it's just nice to see a new one, I guess, because we haven't quite seen this from them before. As the guitar was going, I was actually thinking the guitar sounds different. It sounds like a rock anthem kind of guitar rather than the usual metal. And I think that is one of the elements that makes this one feel different to me. There's something to what you said about like a fantasy soundtrack or something, because it definitely feels like a soundtrack. And as I watch them kind of looking on when they're not singing, it feels like them saying, yeah, this is the soundtrack to us.
Yeah.
The soundtrack of us, or that's the message that they're trying to put across, which is that this song is really about them and their journey, I think. I don't know. It has a feeling of nostalgia about it.
You get an amplified sense of feel-good energy from the entire song. It doesn't drop in intensity. It doesn't change directions as it goes. It just gives you more and more and more of the same goodness. And I really, really like the theme of this song so far. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Standing aside, side to side. Standing aside, raise your hands. 僕らの声、僕らの夢、僕らのあの場所、彼方
The anthemic vibe is just getting stronger. They have a message with this song. This is what we're about. Welcome to Babymetal in so many words.
Yeah, it's not just that they came down from the top, they are floating above the audience, which further explains why there is no dancing or much moving. It's a safety issue as well, but they're still sort of doing their own particular sort of sign language as they go. It feels like no matter what they do, they just connect with the audience. Again, makes us appreciate how much they put into their performances. The production, the different ideas of where they're going to pop up from and what's going to happen next, and they just do this, it seems like with every different show. They're always amazing to me. That's just fantastic.
It also carries with it a sense of gratitude to the audience because they thought it through. They are floating midair and the audience will never see their backs. Whichever direction that the audience will look at, they'll always see one of them greeting or signing. So it's important for them that the audience sees them as a whole. I think that's also what it symbolizes. They are a single entity when they're together.
But I think it's also more than that. I think it's not just Babymetal as an entity. I think it's also the audience. If you remember in the past, we've seen them at the end of shows, they would do the whole "We are Babymetal," and I think they meant all of us
All
are
of us.
Babymetal.
Yeah.
And here in that verse, they say, "We stand in a circle pit side by side. We stand in a circle pit." Raise your hands. So standing in a circle pit has got really nothing to do with the band. That's just the audience. So that's what they're saying. We are Babymetal. You are Babymetal. This song is about almost Babymetal as a concept or as a philosophy, a way of life, that kind of thing. Which again reeks of positivity, and it's just beautiful as always. It's amazing how even in a song where it seemed like it's a song about them, they can make their audience feel like a part of it, and then it becomes a song about us. It really falls in line with the whole Babymetal philosophy in a way, and it also feels like as much as it's a song about an appreciation for the band and for each other within the band, it's also an appreciation of the audience. They're very good at making the audience feel appreciated and at the same time make the audience become more appreciative of them, and it's a skill. It's a very good one. I just love that about them.
I keep saying it about when you see an artist close up and they're right in the middle of doing their thing. Sometimes I envy these artists because in that moment they know exactly who they are. Look at their faces. They look content. They look like they are exactly where they need to be. When they're standing in that structure floating above the audience, they know exactly who they are. I think to anyone in the world who will ever achieve that feeling, it doesn't even have anything to do with specifically music, but everybody who gets the sense of that feeling, I think it's a very good place to be in.
Yeah, it's like they know why they are there, and even more than that, they know that's where they belong.
Part of something greater. Awesome.
Amazing song, and I have to say, seeing them again live and another aspect of what they do live just makes me upset about the fact that I'm actually not going to be able to see them live this year. Apparently, they're not going to do a show in Melbourne. They're just going to be performing here as part of the Knotfest Festival, which I decided very early on I'm not going to go to, but I thought they were going to do their own show, and they're not. They're doing one in Brisbane and in Sydney, but not in Melbourne. Very upsetting, Babymetal. Why aren't you coming here? What's wrong with us? So, no Babymetal for me this year. This is exactly what I'm going to be missing out on, this kind of stuff. Amazing band, amazing song.
I mean, you could fly to Japan. If you really, really love them, you would fly to Japan.
Would have been cheaper for me to just like fly to Sydney, but even that's out of my budget at the moment, so not happening. Before I go away to cry, I just want to say it's beautiful, everything they did. And when looking at the lyrics now, it's very easy to understand this because it says, this is our song, one for all. This is our dream, all for one. And in different places, they say our or your in different places of the song, basically saying about them and about the audience. Just beautiful.
And there's something in it that kind of had me thinking, I hope they stick around. I hope Babymetal lasts forever, because when they first started the band, I'm trying to see it from their perspective. They didn't know that they're going to become sensational. Nobody does. It's like they were thrown into this whirlwind and they're holding their own in it. They're expressing much gratitude and much love for their audience. And that's what had me thinking, I hope they stick around. I hope this thing lasts forever because it works and it's beautiful. The theme revolves around the sense of unity and a mission that they have in it. They don't see it just like a gig or performance or something. This is our band. It's a mission to them, and you can see it in many of their songs. Beautiful.
Yeah, I think they're going to be around for a long time. They never disappoint, and they didn't here either. So yeah, another awesome one from Babymetal. Thank you, Jim Nusbaum, for another awesome request. We appreciate the ongoing support. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Jim, for this request. We enjoyed reacting to it very much. More like this would be much appreciated. Thank you for your ongoing support. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you get notified on all our future videos. If you have a song in mind you'd like us to react to, please make it through Buy Me a Coffee. The link is at the top of the description below. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
As always, our Babymetal reactions playlist should be linked up on the screen sometime about now. Give it a click, check it out. Lots of stuff there, plenty for you to enjoy. We love this band, and we know you will as well. Before I go off and cry because I'm not going to see them live this year, I'll just say thank you guys for your support. We appreciate you all so much. We'll be back in a couple of days with a new episode, and we hope to see you all then. Thanks again, guys. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.